Hi everybody, it's me, Lisa T, coming at you with some positive energy. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. I am reading May 2nd. The reading is May 2nd and it's titled Our Higher Power. Woo! For the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours. In recovery, we live life one day at a time. An idea requiring an enormous amount of faith. That means not thinking about tomorrow and not worrying about what happened yesterday. Not anticipating tomorrow, not being in anxiety, or not being regretful or depressed or ruminating about what's already transpired, what happened yesterday. Living in the present moment. Anxiety is living in the future. Depression is living in the past. We want to live right in the middle in the present day. So, in recovery, we live one day at a time, an idea requiring enormous amount of faith. So if you're having trouble doing that, don't be hard on yourself. Realize it takes an enormous amount of faith. We refuse to look back unless healing from the past is part of today's work. We look ahead only to make plans. We focus on this day's activity, living it to the best of our ability. If we do that long enough, so this is all a practice. Meditation is a practice. Massage therapy is a practice. You learn. It's a practice because you more and more learn how to relax your muscles in massage therapy. You more and more learn how to let go physically in therapy. In meditation, you learn more and more and more how to clear the mind and let go of the thoughts, letting go. It's all a practice. In exercise, exercise is a practice because you learn more and more how to, let go of stress and be in the moment. It's all practice. It's all a practice. So living one day at a time is also a practice. Yes, so we refuse to look back unless healing from the past is part of today's work. We look ahead, only make plans, and we focus on this day's activity, living it to the best of our ability. If we do that long enough, we'll have enough connected days of healthy living to make something valuable of our life. Here's a little ad-lib thing here. I pray for knowledge of your will for me only. Only praying for the knowledge of God's will and the power to carry that out. We surrender to God's will. We stop trying to control and we settle for a life that is manageable. We trust our higher power's will for us, that it's good, genuine, and with direction. We're learning through trial and error. There's going to be trial and error. That's how we learn, and it's okay. We're learning through trial and error to separate our will from God's will. We're learning that God's will is not offensive. We've learned that sometimes there's a difference between what others want us to do and what God's will is. We're also learning that God did not intend for us to be codependent, to be martyrs, to control or caretake. We're learning to trust ourselves. Ad-lib, and the power to carry that through. Oh, I added that already in the other part where I said, I pray for knowledge of your will for me only, and the power to carry that through. Some of recovery is accepting powerlessness. An important part of recovery is claiming the power to take care of ourselves. Sometimes we need to do things that are frightening or painful. Sometimes we need to step out, step back, or step forward. We need to call on the help of a power greater than ourselves to do that. We will never be called upon to do anything that we won't be empowered to do. You're never going to be asked to do something. You're never going to feel it in your heart to do something and then not have the power to do that. Today, here's the prayer. Today, I will call upon an energizing power source to help me. That power is God, and I will ask for what I need. I just went through all this in the last couple of days, or last couple of weeks actually. I had a lot of fear about some things I was going to do, and I was a date was coming up, and I was scared to for this thing that was coming, and this date was settled, and then but throughout that I was reaching out for help. I believed that God speaks through people. And he also speaks into me directly, but majority of the time he speaks through people. And so the only way I'm going to get that message is to keep asking for help and take care of myself by speaking out my needs, speaking out my fears to supportive friends and family, speaking about my truths, so that I can get the support that I need to do things that are scary for me. And I did all of that. I prayed about it, and I asked for help, and I talked it out, and I knew to take care of myself, I'm going to have a lot of answers before I do this thing, because that's going to make me feel calm and confident and secure in the moment that this thing transpires. And it worked. It worked. Again, I'm a walking, living proof that this stuff works to bring us peace and serenity and a good, happy life. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching.